sounds like a bull rider.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly.
The old dog was a-barking when he got home. By the sound he knew there was something wrong. So he went in the house and he got his gun. By the light of the moon he saw a man on the run. So he let out a yell and he fired off a round. Then they came from the shadows and they knocked him down. With a 6-foot rope they took his life, made it look like suicide. Out there on Barber Creek Road. Well, the sheriff came out and he cut him down, closed the case and laid him in the ground. No evidence of a homicide, but the whole town knew somebody lied. 'Cause rumor has it that they want the oil from a river of gold underneath this soil. Nobody's doing time for that awful crime out there on Barber Creek Road. They say that crime don't pay. Tell that to the man down in his grave. They boarded up the house and the grass grew tall, convinced that they had fooled us all. That white-collar outlaw band, they've still got his blood on their hands. Now somebody out there knows the truth, and justice is way overdue. Somebody ought to pay for what they did that day out there on Barber Creek Road. I just can't let it lie, he was a friend of mine out there on Barber Creek Road. Barber Creek Road. Barber Creek Road. Barber Creek Road. Barber Creek Road.
His name is Lee Sims. He is from Colorado, and great music right there called Barber Creek Road, and it is doing quite well on the indie country music charts as well. Getting us started tonight, 15 years young from Australia, my good friend Miss Mackenzie Lee, and Like a Bull Rider. Welcome to Today's Country with yours truly, Tim Kelly, hosting the show. It is New Music Friday. We are glad to have you tuned in, and we are going to have a good time tonight. We've got the best in new country music and lots of great new songs to debut tonight Also, a couple of great radio interviews. First up, my buddy Eli Mosley will be calling in, and then Mr. Jordan Schock as well in the bottom of hour number 2. So lots of good things to get to, and you'll love hearing the stories behind the songs as well. We want to give a big thank you and shout out to our radio affiliates and syndicated stations that replay the show. Great radio stations like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com, that is from Belgium, devilscountryradio.com is also Belgium, radiotheking.be, that is Belgium, WVMIradio.com. We've got realradio.us. We are on downtheroadradio.com from Ireland, countrymusicexpress.co.uk, and our live radio player 24/7 on Country Music Express magazine as well. We've got Bourbon Trail Radio, thechimpfm.com from Canada, and countrythunder.com.au from the country of Australia. And I had a great interview with Lester and Shelley from the Shelley Jones Band from Australia last night as well. All of our shows are recorded, so you're not missing anything if you missed the live show. You can catch them all on our website, KICR.IndieCountryRadio.com. This next song just got released today. That's how quick we get the new music out there, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Nate Smith and his follow-up to I Don't Want to Go to Heaven. This is called Whiskey on You on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
I've wasted a paycheck on whiskey and long necks ever since you left, trying to figure this out. This Jack I've been drinking's been wasted on thinking. Now I got a new reason for throwing them down. Light 'em up, hold 'em tall. Here's to us happily never after all. Ain't gonna waste one more night missing wanting you back. No, I ain't gonna cry another tear in this glass. Didn't waste any time finding somebody new, so I ain't gonna waste another drop of whiskey on you. No, I ain't. To hell with the lonely and the why don't you want me? Yeah, bartender, pour me a farewell round. Line 'em up, make 'em strong. Tell the band that I need me a drinking song. Ain't gonna waste one more night missing wanting you back. No, I ain't gonna cry another tear in this glass. You didn't waste any time finding somebody new, so I ain't gonna waste another drop of whiskey on you. No, I ain't gonna waste another drop of whiskey on you. No, I ain't. No, I ain't. Ain't gonna waste another drop of whiskey on you. No, ain't gonna waste another drop of whiskey on you. Line 'em up, hold 'em tall. Here's to us happily never after all. Ain't gonna waste one more night missing wanting you back. No, I ain't gonna cry another tear in this glass. You didn't waste any time finding somebody new, so I ain't gonna waste another drop of whiskey on you. No, I ain't gonna waste another drop of whiskey on you. No, I ain't. Yeah, no, I ain't. Ain't gonna waste another drop of whiskey on you. No, I ain't gonna waste another drop of whiskey on you. No, I ain't. No, I ain't gonna waste another drop of whiskey on you.
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
They say love is patient. They say love is kind. Sometimes love, it can make you crazy.
Making her radio debut on the program tonight, her name is Inertia. That is a great song called Know Where Your Heart Is. If you love the best in new country music, your heart is right here. We are New Country's Best. You can follow us on Twitter over there at New Country's Best. My personal account is at Tim Kelly on air, and we have the music pumping just like your heart is pumping right now. Hopefully it's pumping right now. If it's not, that's not good. But we've got the music pumping out right now on New Music Friday. Brand new music from Joe Peters. This is called Buckles and Broken Hearts on Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio. New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
For better or worse, this damn rodeo taught me how to hold on, not to let go. Guess being this stubborn ain't always so smart, and they don't give buckles for broken hearts. Got 2 pins in my ankle, 3 more in my back. Been hurt so many times that I quit keeping track. You turned on a dime, girl, and caught me off guard. And they don't give buckles for broken hearts. Heaven knows I'm not a stranger to pain. In this kind of life, it's just part of the game. You wear foolish pride like it's some work of art. And they don't give buckles for broken hearts. Ain't it just like a cowboy to cry in the rain and pull his hat down and get up again? Don't want you to see he's falling apart. And they don't give buckles for broken hearts. Heaven knows I'm not a stranger to pain. In this kind of life, it's just part of the game. You wear foolish pride like it's some work of art. 'Cause they don't give buckles for broken hearts. They don't give buckles for broken hearts. Better or worse, this damn rodeo taught me how to hold on, not to let go.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
Another day gone by, and just the blink of an eye. Keep staring at these walls that sleep. The city's been crawling, waiting all week long to let my head down. Got all glammed up to have a light on the town. I'm ready to rock and roll. It's so damn good to let go. Radio cranking out my favorite tonight. Sunday best, but it's Saturday right. I'm gonna dance in the sunlight.
song is making its debut tonight on KICR Indie Country Radio for the first time. Her name is Robbie Hart. She is hanging out with us tonight in our live interactive chat room. Too Pretty to Be Home. I love that song. And yes, Robbie, it is perfect for a Friday night. If it's too pretty to be home where you're at, go out and hear some live music tonight. But don't forget where you probably heard the artist first if you're hearing the indie artist right here on KICR Indie Country Radio. Add a .com to that. We are live on our website right now from Branson, Missouri, the live entertainment capital of the world. We're going to send this next song out to the state of Maryland and our good friend Miss Kelsey Parker. She's going to be next Friday night, hanging out with this next artist that we're getting ready to play, Miss Jenny Tolman. This one is called Spend a Little Time. Thanks for spending it with us tonight on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
You came walking in strong, shining bright like a spotlight, and I'm standing here like a deer in your headlights. Oh boy, what I wouldn't do to get you standing over here by my side. I didn't have any plans for tonight, but I'm hoping it ends with you. Hey boy, yeah, I'm talking to you, boy. Why don't you come over here? I'll give you something to do. Where this will go. Oh no, it ain't my first rodeo. And if you're feeling kind of blue, well, they say time heals everything, as far as that I can see. So why don't you just spend a little time with me? Dress me up right for a cowboy like you. Now it's your time, yeah, honey, it's your cue. And I'm hoping that you will say, hey, sweet thing, let me get you outside. Hop right up, I'll take you for a ride. All you gotta do is walk this way. Hey, boy, yeah, I'm talking to you, boy. Why don't you come over here? I'll give you something to do. Who knows where this will go? Oh no, it ain't my first rodeo. And if you're feeling kind of blue, they say time heals everything, as far as that I can see. So why don't you just spend a little time with me? Been the type that will come on this strong, so come over here, boy, don't string me along. I seen you looking over here all night, hun, and now it's your time for 3, 2, 1. And if you think I'm fixing to come over to you, so sorry, sweetie, but I thought that you knew that it don't work like that. Now, ladies, let me hear you say, heard that? Hey, boy, yeah, I'm talking to you, boy. Why don't you come over here? I'll give you something to do. Who knows where this will go? Oh no, it ain't my first rodeo. And if you're feeling kind of blue, well, they say time heals everything, as far as I can see. So why don't you just spend a little? All I want is just a little. Why don't you just spend a little time with me?
Like we know new country.
Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
My friends all tell me I've lost my mind, that I haven't been right since you left me behind. I've been losing track of days gone by, thinking about you night after night. Can't eat, can't sleep, can't concentrate. I'm barely hanging on wrong. You might have been the one to leave, but I'm the one that's gone. Gone out of my mind. Gone, running out of time without you. I'm not myself. Gone.
Well, my apologies. We are having issues with that song. It's gone. It gone too quick, actually. Love that one. That is Donnie Sawyer. Got to hear the rest of it. I'll have to reload that one. I don't know what's going on with that one. We'll get to Ryan Waters and the Ryan Waters Band next. Let's do their new single. It is called In Out Here on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio.
It likes to float way, way down on the river. I got a song that turns her on. I turn it way, way up when I'm with her. I like the smell of apple pie through a screen door. A little six-string picking on a back porch. Hold my baby till the sun goes down. Yeah, I know my way around. Out here with a four-wheel, out here with a rod and reel, out here with a John Deere, where a cold beer tastes better on a Friday night. After working that hard job, coming home to a good dog. Yeah, it's a simple kind of living. Thank the Lord for what you're giving, man. It's pretty damn clear the country's still in out here. White lines, stop signs, we drive way, way out till we ditch 'em. It's all dirt, it's all work, it's all way, way back 40 living. And I can guarantee if you ever leave, you're gonna miss it. Out here with a four-wheel, out here with a rod and reel, out here with a John Deere, where a cold beer tastes better on a Friday night. After working that hard job, coming home to a good dog. Yeah, it's a simple kind of living. Thank the Lord for what you're giving, man. It's pretty damn clear the country's still in out here. Ooh, you can bet your ass it ain't going nowhere, baby. Ooh, at the end of the day, you know where you can find me, baby. Out here with a four-wheel, out here with a rod and reel, out here with a John Deere, where a cold beer tastes better on a Friday night. After working that hard job, coming home to a good dog. Yeah, it's a simple kind of living. Thank the Lord for what you're giving me. It's pretty damn clear the country's still in out here. Your country's still in out here. Country's still in out here.
New country sounds like this.
I'd rather drink a hot beer, build a fire in the pouring rain, burn all of my fishing gear, then set sail in a hurricane.
And this.
I don't wanna be a good time girl, arm around my shoulder, shutting down your favorite bar.
And this.
99 Halo couldn't take you away.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR, Indie Country Radio.
I hope Mama never hears this song. hate to make Daddy feel guilty. I don't know why they called it a broken home. It was split in two, damn it built me. We put some miles on back and forth. I was backseat and the middleman between my sister and a suitcase. Texaco every other Sunday, meet 'em halfway with a check in my back pocket. Bunch of mama said, Daddy said, be sure and tell 'em I said hello. Pulling off and waving from the window. I was too young to understand. I was a little girl and a middleman. I got a taste of rock and roll. Swear I learned to talk to Jesus. And I made best friends with the road. Swear I got real good, I got real good at leaving. In a backseat and a middleman between my sister and a suitcase. Texaco every other Sunday, meet 'em halfway with a check in my back pocket. Bunch of mama said, Daddy said, be sure and tell 'em I said hello. Pulling off and waving from the window. I was too young to understand. I was a little girl and a middleman. Yeah, I was a middleman. Backseat and a middleman between my sister and a suitcase. Texaco every other Sunday, meet 'em halfway with a check in my back pocket. Bunch of mama said, Daddy said, be sure and tell 'em I said hello. Pulling off and waving from the window. And now I understand that broken hearts are just part of the plan. Yeah, I was a little girl and a middleman.
Her name is Casey Tyndall. That is Casey with a K, K-A-S-E-Y. Casey Tyndall and a great song called Middleman. I'm the middleman in this chat room, and we're having a good time tonight. You can catch us live every Thursday and Friday night in our chat room on our website, KICR-IndieCountryRadio.com. You'll see a heart symbol on the Spreaker player. Go ahead and hit that. That means you like the show. Thank you for doing that. And then right next to it, a little chat bubble bouncing around. Double tap that. Make yourself a free account on Spreaker and come in and say hello to yours truly and all the fine folks in here that we call family right here at KICR Indie Country Radio. This next gentleman is Bobby Ocean. This is called She Was My Girl on today's country from KICR Indie Country Radio. New country's best on New Music Friday.
She was my girl, every young man's dream. From the time she walked into my life, I'll never be the same. She was her mother's daughter, homemade through and through. Your graduation party where I fell in love with you. If I could, I'd go back to that place where I made you my girl. Here I stand with my heart in my hand, thinking of when she was my girl. Looking back at this old town, memories of the time we shared and the love we found. Church Sunday morning, when you turn around. Gonna take your hand and tell you should've never let you go. If I could, I'd go back to that place where I made you my girl. Here I stand with my heart in my hand, thinking of when she was my girl. If I could, I'd go back to that place where I made you my girl. Here I stand with my heart in my hand, thinking of when she was my girl, thinking of when she was my girl.
Nobody knows new country
Like we know new country.
Indie Country Radio, new country's best.
I can't wait to show you where I grew up. Walk you around the foothills of my town. Probably feel like you've been there before. After hearing all the stories I've been telling you for 6 months now. We'll probably have to sleep in separate bedrooms. Pack a shirt for church because we'll go. I'm not trying to scare you off, but I just thought that we should talk a few things out before we hit the road. If I bring you home to mama, I guess I better warn ya. She falls in love a little faster than I do. And my dad will check your tires, pour your whiskey over ice, and take you fishing, but pretend that he don't like you. Oh, if we break up, I'll be fine, but you'll be breaking more hearts than mine. My sister's gonna ask a million questions, say anything she can to turn you red. And when you meet my high school friends, they'll buy you drinks and fill you in on all the crazy nights I can't outlive. So if I bring you home to mama, I guess I better warn ya. She falls in love a little faster than I do. And my dad will check your tires, pour your whiskey over ice, and buy you dinner, but pretend that he don't like you. Oh, if we break up, I'll be fine, but you'll be breaking more hearts than mine. If I bring you home to mama, I guess I better warn ya. She feels every heartache I go through. And if my dad sees me crying, he'll pour some whiskey over ice and tell a lie and say he never really likes you. Oh, if we break up, I'll be fine, but you'll be
is Ingrid Andress, and I'll tell you what, she is awesome. We were one of the first radio stations to put her music on the air, and she is now getting famous. She performed on The Tonight Show last night with Jimmy Fallon and brand new music, but I've always loved that one. More Hearts Than Mine from Ingrid Andress. You got to check that video out on YouTube as well. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to change things up a little bit here on New Music Friday. We're still going to play some new music, and we're going to mix it in with some artists that you probably have heard in the past on this radio station. I know Lula has listened to us for years, so she's going to know some of these artists, and you're going to discover who they are as well. And we're going to help them get discovered like that young lady Ingrid Andress right there. This gentleman from Arizona, one of our favorites, huh, Lula? From Tony Corrales and the Tony Corrales Band. This is called Fight for Your Love on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I still open doors for you, baby. Give you a kiss goodnight. And even when things turn out wrong, I do my best to make it right. You used to leave little notes. I'd find them throughout my day. I wanna be your one and only. I see you're in love but lonely. So I'm gonna fight for your love. Show you everything this man is made of. And I take one hell of a beating to learn how to treat you right. 'Cause girl, I'm not going down without a fight. I miss you when you're gone, even just for the day. All the beauty I still see in you just takes my breath away. You used to walk up behind and wrap your loving arms around me. I wanna be your one and only. I see you're in love but lonely. So I'm gonna fight for your love. Show you everything this man is made of. And I take one hell of a beating to learn how to treat you right. 'Cause girl, I'm not going down without a fight. Baby, I'm gonna fight to make this house a home. And I'm sorry I made you feel so alone. So I'm gonna fight for your love. Show you everything this man is made of. And I take one hell of a beating to learn how to treat you right. 'Cause girl, I'm not going down. No, 'cause girl, I'm not going down without a fight. No.
new and exciting.
Broadcasted live from Spreaker.com and iHeartRadio.
I'm too old for the secrets you hide behind your lies. Tired of digging for the truth buried in your alibis. The time has passed for you to change, and now the past is all that remains. Though I still tremble at your kiss, I'm too old for this. How long have we been at this? It pains me to say, but none of your tomorrows ever see today. Now don't misunderstand me, I'm not asking for a thing. I know what another chance would bring. Now I'm too old for the promises in your ever-changing mind. I've looked away too many times to pretend that I'm blind. Apologies are few and late, and almost never worth the wait. Though there will be things I'll miss, I'm too old for this. Your supper's on the table, your clothes are on the line, and if they took your keys again, don't worry, I left you mine. Because I'm too old for the feeling, I'm wasting precious time, running round in circles while you can't walk the line. The time has passed for you to change, and now the past is all that remains. Though I still tremble at your kiss, sure there will be things I miss, none that I can't resist, 'cause I'm too old for this. Yeah, I'm too old for this. I'm too old for this.
They call themselves Posey Hill. That is Posey, Posey Hill. Great harmonies on those two young ladies right there. And Too Old is the title of the song. Well, I'm not even too old. I'm in my prime. At least Amazon says I am until I cancel my account. There you go. This next artist scored 9 #1 singles with her former record label Curb Records. Now she has her own independent record label called Dreambound Records. One of the cuts off of her title track album called Me is this one right here from Jody Messina. It is called Love on a Maybe on today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio. New Country's best on New Music Friday.
You say, don't be mad at you, but what am I supposed to do? I can't keep wasting space in my heart. You get close and then you push away. Your car is back in my driveway. You know what to say. I hope you stay. Can't come back around, can't come back around. Getting my hopes up just to tear them down. I don't need you for a minute. Don't stand there.
there was one man, Tim Kelly, and there was only one radio station, Indie Country Radio.
And I'm thinking about where you are. Thinking never got me far. With a whiskey glass half empty, and I play it all through my mind, singing just to make you smile. So you'll miss me and maybe kiss me. And I don't wanna change or stay the same. I wanna let you go, I wanna make you stay. I wanna sing along and I wanna hold my tongue, what I'm trying to say. 'Cause baby, I'm not alright, but I'm okay. And I order them nice and strong, floating just like a star through the neon light I lean on. 'Cause I'm drinking myself to sleep every other night of the week till I see you and maybe dream you. And I don't wanna change or stay the same. I wanna let you go, I wanna make you stay. I wanna sing along and I wanna hold my tongue, what I'm trying to say. 'Cause baby, I'm not alright, but I'm okay. Where'd you go? I wanna find you, wanna hold you, wanna know. Where did you go? Where'd you go? I wanna find you, wanna hold you, wanna know. Oh, where did you go? And I don't wanna change or stay the same. I wanna let you go, I wanna make you stay. I wanna sing along and I wanna hold my tongue, what I'm trying to say. 'Cause baby, I'm not alright, but I'm okay. Yeah, baby, I'm not alright, but I'm okay.
They are a great country music duo from the state of Texas. They call themselves Shotgun Rider, and that is a great song called I'm Not Alright. Video to that one available on YouTube. Hey, if you love country music videos like I do, you can check out our TV channel that we got going. It is ICTV, Indie Country Television, IndieCountryTelevision.com, around the clock, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, the best videos on the planet if you love new country music like we do. Well, this artist is the one that we played as an independent artist a lot and helped to get him on mainstream radio and get pushed all the way to the top. This song recently and still may be #1 on the Billboard charts. And this artist also sold out the NRG Stadium as an independent artist, the only one to do it in Texas, Houston, Texas, NRG Stadium for Mr. Cody Johnson. This is called Till You Can't on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
You can tell your old man you'll do some largemouth fish in another town. You just got too much on your plate to bait and cast a line. You can always put a rain check in his hand till you can't. You can keep putting on forever with that girl whose heart you hold, swearing that you'll last someday further down the road. You can always put a diamond on her hand till you can't. If you got a chance, take it. Take it while you got a chance. If you got a dream, chase it, 'cause a dream won't chase you back. If you're gonna love somebody, hold them as long and as strong and as close as you can, till you can. There's a box of greasy parts sitting in the trunk of that 65, still waiting on you and your granddad to bring it back to life. You can always get around to fixing up that Pontiac till you can't. If you got a chance, take it. Take it while you got a chance. If you got a dream, chase it, 'cause a dream won't chase you back. If you're gonna love somebody, hold them as long and as strong and as close as you can, till you can't. So take that phone call from your mama and just talk away, 'cause you'll never know how bad you wanna till you can't someday. Don't wait on tomorrow, 'cause tomorrow may not show. Say your sorries, your I love yous, 'cause man, you never know. If you got a chance, take it. Take it while you got a chance. If you got a dream, chase it, 'cause a dream won't chase you back. If you're gonna love somebody, hold them as long and as strong and as close as you can, till you can. Yeah, if you got a chance, take it. Take it while you got a chance. If you got a dream, chase it, 'cause a dream won't chase you back. If you're gonna love somebody, hold them as long and as strong and as close as you can, until you can. Till you can. Yeah. Take it.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Girl, you don't need another outlaw. Ain't looking for another Jesse James. Don't be fooled by my hat and boots. No, we ain't all the same. We don't all disappear into the sunset. Ain't all gunslanging, saloon doors swinging drums. We ain't all rough-cut ramblers out here gambling with love. From the looks of it, I can tell your heart's breaking. Dancing and stress, and you need saving. Girl, that's what cowboys are for. They ain't built for running, no, we're right into the storm. Be your strength when you feel weak. Come in and sweep you off your feet. So take my hand, but let's get back up on that horse, 'cause that's what cowboys are for. I'd walk 1,000 miles across the desert, climb 100 mountains just so I love your biggest acid on the Arizona sky and hold you tight. Girl, that's what cowboys are for. They ain't built for
before. Ain't built for running. We're right into the store. Your strength and you've been weak. Come and sweep you off your feet. So take my hand, let's get back up on that horse. That's what cowboys are for. That's what cowboys are for. That's what cowboys are for.
I found that gentleman on TikTok several months ago, and that was the first song I ever heard. Brendan Davis, I love it. That's what cowboys are for. And now he is moving up the charts and getting lots of radio airplay and going on tour right now with Mr. Tim McGraw, along with Russell Dickerson and the artist I'm getting ready to play in just a second. Welcome to the second hour of Today's Country with yours truly, Tim Kelly, hosting the show. We are KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on this New Music Friday, and we are having a good time doing it. The next artist I'm getting ready to play, also touring with Tim McGraw. We debuted her brand new single last night on Triple Play Thursday. Let's play it again tonight. Her name is Alexandra Kay. This is called That's What Love Is on Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Wildflower bouquet and a dress I can't afford. First man I ever loved, ready to place my hand in yours. And oh, your eyes fill with tears. I know we've worked so hard to get here. You say for better or worse, and what I mean in those two words is, here's to the nights that we spent crying, the weight of the world hanging on our shoulders. Here's to the days of bills unpaid and being afraid of getting older. Jobs they came and went, so did most. Our friends felt like the rain would never quit. But you took my hand and we slow danced through all of it. And that's what love is. I still remember the first time, that first night. You held me in your arms, pulled me in and we locked eyes. My left hand in your right, you danced me across the kitchen floor. And oh, now you're spinning me around in a tux and a gown. In this crowded room, everyone we love is watching, but it feels like it's just me and you singing. Here's to the nights that we spent crying, the weight of the world hanging on our shoulders. Here's to the days of bills unpaid and being afraid of getting older. Jobs they came and went, so did most. Our friends felt like the rain would never quit. But you took my hand and we slow danced through all of it. And that's what love is. Yeah, it's a promise for a lifetime. More than a ring on our finger, it's more than a night in our story. It's a chapter, it's the day of I do and the happily ever after that. So everybody raise your glass. Here's to the nights that we spent crying, the weight of the world hanging on our shoulders. Here's to the days of bills unpaid. God, I can't wait till we grow old and jobs they'll come and go, but we'll always know when the rain won't seem to quit. Darling, take my hand and we'll slow dance through all of it. 'Cause that's
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it. Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do.
Today's country. More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
Said it first, beat me to the punch, boy. 3 little words that sum up the way you look at me, babe. Saying it right now, it's a little deeper. Just when I think I can, I love you more than any storm. Yeah, the world's got nothing on us. You won't scare me away, so bring on the rain. I love you more than any tide that's turning. Let the sun keep burning. No, it won't be perfect, but on the worst of our days, that's what I mean when I say I love you more. Starts dancing, even when we fight. I can't stay mad, 'cause you make me laugh. And to this day it's nothing different. Not that it's a competition, but I love you more than any storm that's coming. Let the sky keep falling. Yeah, the world's got nothing on us. You won't scare me away, so bring on the rain. Tide that's turning, let the sun keep burning. No, it won't be perfect, but on the worst of our days, that's what I mean when I say I love you more. That's what I mean when I say I love you more. Yeah, I love
you more. We have been playing her a lot as well. Her name is Avery Anna. That is called I Love You More. And now that young lady is moving up the charts, and she is going to be opening for Jake Owen this weekend. So congratulations to Miss Avery Anna. You can check out the video to I Love You More from Avery Anna on our TV channel, ICTV, IndieCountryTelevision.com. Making his radio debut tonight on KICR Indie Country Radio, this next song is from Cody Atkins. This is called Just Comes Down to Love on today's country from KICR Indie Country Radio. New country's best on New Music Friday.
Thought I'd write a song for you. You've heard it all before, nothing new. The only thing I wanna do is show you how I really feel. All I have for you is me. Let me prove it and then you'll see. Take my hand and my heart will show. That's all you're ever gonna need to know. 'Cause it just comes everything is said and done, it just comes down to love. Just cut to the chase, tell me what's on your mind. Your heart, it's beating fast just like mine. We found a feeling that's hard to find. And baby, don't you know that's the bottom line? 'Cause it just comes down to love. It's all that I'm really sure of. When everything is said and done, it just comes down to love. Everything is said and done, it just comes down to love. Oh, it just comes down to love. It's all that I'm really sure of. When everything is said and done, it just comes down to love. Just comes down to love.
New country sounds like this.
Hey moon, I'm giving it all that I got. Hey moon, I'm down to my last shot.
And this.
Felt like living and I felt like dying. Oh, come on back to me.
And this.
Hey, pretty boy, you were pretty sure it was gonna work out for you.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR Indie Country Radio.
If you got a floorboard that needs 2 feet, a voice is calling shotgun, a hand right there to reach across the center console and hold on to your knee. Well, I know a girl. If you got a stretch of beach somewhere in Carolina that needs pink painted toes on a towel, I'll bathe beside you while the whole world in the sunset all goes flying by you. I know a girl. I know a girl. Sleep about you, no girl can hardly breathe around you. She ain't halfway across the country, now she's closer than you think. If you want someone who wants to give you everything, I know a girl. If you got a house at the end of some street full of crazy family who needs someone to meet, so your mom can tell her friends all you love her, she's so sweet. I know a girl. I know a girl. I know a girl who's asleep about you. No girl can hardly breathe around you. She ain't halfway across the country, now she's closer than you think. If you want someone who wants to give you everything, I know a girl. I know a girl. Hey, I know a girl. I know a girl. I know a girl.
Her name is Marin Taylor. That is a great song called I Know a Girl. She filmed the video to that in a bowling alley. You can check it all out on our TV channel, ICTV, IndieCountryTelevision.com. Well, I know another girl who can sing really well. She is from the state of Texas. This is Jenna Paulette and Country in the Girl on today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
I saw some blonde hair blowing out your shotgun window. You even went and cleaned up your truck. I heard she's vegan and she grew up on the West Coast. Just like that, I ain't mad we broke up. Don't know her, but I know you. I hate to be the one to break the news. You can put the girl in the country, dress her up in denim, coveralls and new Justin boots. Sit her in the saddle, fix her up with some tackle, but she don't know the first thing to do. Won't fix your biscuits like you like them. You can wish and you can try, but you can't small town or big city world. You can put the girl in the country, but you can't put the country in the girl. You either grew up like we did or you didn't. You don't teach a whippoorwill to sing. Take her way out and do some nitty-gritty fishing, but it'll never turn her into me. You can put the girl in the country, dress her up in denim, coveralls and new Justin boots. Sit her in the saddle, fix her up with some tackle, but she don't know the first thing to do. Won't fix your biscuits like you like them. You can wish and you can try, but you can't small town or big city world. You can put the girl in the country, but you can't put the country in the girl. Oh no. Yeah, I bet she drinks her beer from a glass. I bet you when you get a dip she gets mad. And when she don't know all the words to friends in low places, boy, you gon' be wanting me back. You can put the girl in the country, dress her up in denim, coveralls and new Justin boots. Sit her in the saddle, tell her go round up the cattle, but she don't know the first thing to do. Won't fix your biscuits like you like them. You can wish and you can try, but you can't small town or big city world. You can put the girl in the country, but you can't put the country in the girl. Country in the girl.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
He told her he missed her, but a whiskey whisper don't do no good. And hearing her name don't ease no pain like he thought it would. Since she's been gone, cold winds been calling her name in the night. He says, I'd sure like to know why I can't let go of this double-barrel burden on ice. What could have been kisses are now just wishes. Will they ever come true? It's got me thinking maybe it's my drinking. Lord, what did I do? Maybe it's not what I did, it's what I didn't do. This whiskey whispers your name when I'm missing you. Out a picture of the first time he kissed her in that baby blue 59. Says that's my girl, she was my whole world. That's the day I made her mine. If I had it my way, we'd be together today, holding each other tight. But a fool's a fool, and what's a guy gotta do to get another double bourbon on ice? What could have been kisses are now just wishes. Will they ever come true? And it's got me thinking maybe it's my drinking. Lord, what did I do? Maybe it's not what I did, it's what I didn't do. Whispers your name when I'm missing you. Could have been kisses, now just wishes. Will they ever come true? And it's got me thinking, baby, it's my drinking. Lord, what did I do? Maybe it's not what I did, it's what I didn't do. This whiskey whispers your name when I'm missing you.
His name is Ellis Griffin. I had a great radio interview with him last week. Go check him out. He is fantastic. Ellis Griffin, and that is a great song called Whiskey Whisper. Well, we have a young gentleman on the phone with us tonight by the name of Jordan Schock that I found on TikTok, who's going to do a live radio interview with us tonight. How are you, my friend?
Doing great. How you doing?
Doing fantastic. Thanks for doing this interview and taking your time. And you're doing it while you're multitasking and driving down the road, so we're all good.
Yep, no, I appreciate it.
Where are you headed?
I'm heading back home, York, Nebraska.
York, Nebraska. Okay. I got a one of my best friends. I just talked to him the other day. He works at the women's prison there, the Department of Corrections.
Yep. That's about 5 miles from my house, actually.
Is that right? Wow,
Yep.
Small world. Yeah, we just talked the other
cool.
day. Yeah, he's getting ready. He's getting ready to take a leave of absence and come back and see me. We're going to go hang out. So.
There you go. That sounds like a good time.
Yeah, you need to do that too. Have you ever been to Branson?
One time. It's been about 4 or 5 years ago. We spent a weekend down there, but that's it. We kayaked on Tennessee and
Oh man,
Table Rock.
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I used to work down there for a resort, and I saw a guy catch a 4-pound trout while I was walking the dock down there right in Tennessee. Man, it's pretty good for fishing down there.
I heard it's one of the best trout lakes in the country.
It is. And we've had so much rain now that they're really generating the water. They got the floodgates open, I'm sure. We've had 7 inches of rain in the last 3 days. So.
We've had 5 this last week, but not quite that much. So that's a lot.
Yeah. Well, you get a lot of that white stuff up there, so.
We do. We get a little more snow than you guys do down south there, down by the equator where you guys are at.
I've lived in Omaha, Nebraska twice. So.
Okay. Yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah, I know, right? They set a record when I lived there back in '93. I think they set a record 27 inches at the airport in one dumping. So.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, it was bad.
It happens.
Yep. Sure enough. Well, enough about the weather. How are you doing in the world of country music, man? I was bebopping around on TikTok one night and found your song Romeo and Juliet, your debut single, and we're going to play it tonight on New Music Friday. So.
Yeah, it's going well. It's my first single, so I've been playing acoustic shows for years, and decided it's time to get the full band together and take it a little more serious. So that's kind of the first step was getting the single out. So
that's awesome, and and you know, we find each other through social media. You find me, or I find you, either one. You know, and I love the little clips that TikTok does because it really works. Those 15 or 30-second deals that you do, and it makes you want to hear the whole song. So I go to YouTube and look up the whole song, and then I reached out to you in a message, and here we are tonight doing the interview. So.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, I love that. And I was telling you off the air, too. We'll tell it on the air now, too. But if you do make a video, we've got a TV channel up and running, so we'd love to see you in action as well.
Absolutely, yeah. That might be in the works down the road, hopefully, for me. So.
Playing some acoustic shows all over Nebraska, or do you travel a little bit further than that?
Mostly Nebraska. I farm full time, so I can't travel a lot. But mostly Nebraska. I actually started in Maryville, Missouri, when I was at school at Northwest Missouri State. I played at a little bar. It's not open anymore. It was called the Palms. And once I graduated, moved home, and then I've spent the last 4 or 5 years east to west of Nebraska, the whole way through the state. So.
Wow. Well, man, we sure appreciate what you do for a living then besides music, and that's being a farmer. We walked into Silver Dollar City today, and one of these little shops in Silver Dollar City, there was a sign hanging on the wall, and it said, God created this paradise on earth, but he needed someone to take care of it, so he created a farmer.
Yep, that's the old, is it Steve Harvey that said that? Or something
I'm not sure. I didn't even see who said that, but I thought that was a neat phrase. I loved it.
I got that hanging in the kitchen, actually, that whole quote.
Is that right?
So.
Wow.
Yep.
Isn't that cool? Yep.
It is, yeah.
You know, Silver Dollar City is an 1880s theme park, and so, you know, it's got a lot of old-timey antique stuff like that, and it's just a really neat thing, and that's where we met Rhonda Vincent today. They're doing this thing this weekend called Bluegrass and Barbecue, so there's a lot of good food there and music as well.
Yeah, very cool.
You know, well, and nothing better than that and going out and hearing live music, and you included, you know, when you go out and play acoustic shows or whatever, you know, it's all about hearing these live artists and then getting to experience some of that food.
Right, yep. No, it's nice to get somewhere that supports music and enjoys it and welcomes it, because some places you feel like you're just background noise and nobody really wants you there, but when you can find a place that really celebrates it, it makes a difference.
Yep. Now, how long have you been doing music, and what kind of got you into it, wanting to do country music?
I've been playing. This is probably year 5, really, for actually going out and playing shows. It wasn't until the end of college I got serious. I've always loved it. I've always had a guitar or something around the house, and you know, growing up, I thought maybe I was going to be Eddie Van Halen or something. You know, I had an amp and an old cheap guitar and annoyed mom and dad with it forever, and then. I realized that wasn't going to be the case, so I traded that off for an acoustic when I was first year of college, and I was kind of introduced to red dirt Texas country music, which I was always a country music fan, but up here we don't get to hear that music on our radio stations. And so when I was introduced to Casey Donahue's and Stoney LaRue's, Logan Mize, Jason Bullen, Cody Johnson's, it kind of made me really want to, you know, get involved in the songwriter and the storytelling part of it. And once I kind of got a taste for it, I knew that was something I had to chase after. So,
you know, isn't it amazing in the genre of country music? There are so many different genres within it. There's the pop country. There's the outlaw country, like Willie and Waylon and Merle and all those guys made, and then there's this new red dirt country, like you're talking about. And boy, there's some good stuff in that genre as well.
It's something. It's growing. It's huge. It's its own thing now. It's pretty cool. So.
Yeah, sure is. Well, I tell you, you've got a great song in Romeo and Juliet. Now, this, of course, was based on, you know, a Shakespeare play from years ago. Taylor Swift did a song about that, you know, and they had a pretty good run with it. So, did you kind of is that why this song kind of came about? Was because of what she did, or did you kind of go on your own with it?
No, it just kind of. it kind of fell out of the sky. I kind of tell people there's really not a cool story behind it, but I was wanting to write kind of a 90s country feel, a song that kind of reminding people of 90s country music. I don't know what that is exactly, but so the original demo was a little different than what ended up being cut when I went and did it, but I just kind of started off like I was driving down the road. Our kind of big road trip is Denver on I-80 here in Nebraska, so that was kind of the premise of the start of the song, and then I don't know, it just kind of turned into a little road trip love story kind of thing, and that was kind of it. So
that's awesome. Man, I'll tell you about that 90s country. You got me on that because that's what got me into country radio, listening to guys, especially the ones from Oklahoma, because in the 90s, right there in the 90s, I was living in Oklahoma, in Ada, where Blake Shelton's from. And it was guys like Toby Keith coming up, Garth Brooks, Vince Gill was from Oklahoma. And those folks, especially the Oklahoma ones, but man, then you get like some Tracy Lawrence, some Alan Jackson, Randy Travis, coming up and doing quite well then. And man, it was just, I don't think there's anything better than that 90s country, boy. It's hard to beat.
No, it's unique, definitely. There's nothing like the storytelling, and then you pair it with a good Fender Telecaster. It's pretty unique. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of those guys have walked across the Grand Ole Opry stage and other big venues now many times and have taken home CMA awards and all of that stuff. And and then there's George Strait. How about 60 number one hits?
Yeah, we actually just saw him a week or 2 weeks ago in Lincoln.
Is that right?
So that was. I had never seen him before. Obviously, a big fan, but it was one of the most fun concerts I've ever attended. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, we missed him in Omaha when I lived there one time. It was, I can't remember the name of the venue. It started with a Q. I don't know if that thing's still there, that big venue there.
Oh, the Quest Center?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And
but he's got a new name now, so.
That's been a few years ago.
But,
there's a lot of talk that George has quit performing, but he's been doing some shows in Las Vegas, and I still see him on TikTok a lot, too. So he's still doing it.
Yeah. He's always promoting his Go to Go Tequila, so he's got to be on TikTok for that.
That's right. Well, and a buddy of ours just moved to Arizona, but he did a great George Strait tribute show here in Branson for years. My brother's in the chat room right now listening, and he worked for Gordy, and Gordy and Debbie are fantastic people, but and they got to meet George Strait too. When they went on some of the shows that they actually went to his shows and got to meet him. So that's a cool thing. So man, if you've seen George Strait, no wonder you want to do country music.
Right. Yeah, he's something special. It's just like, I can't believe how good he still sounds after all these years. He still sounds perfect.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's something.
Any brothers and sisters in your family, and if so, are they musically inclined like you?
I've got two older siblings. They're quite a bit older. One of each. My brother, he has his own concrete company, so he's not a musician at all.
Uh-huh.
And then my sister, she's older too, but she actually sings pretty well, but she doesn't do any performing or anything. But she kind of follows me around quite a bit and does some photography and things like that. So I'm kind of, other than a cousin that actually now lives in Nashville, I'm kind of the only one in the family that's ever done anything with music.
Yeah.
So
your brother's knee deep in it. It's just not music, right?
Right, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Well, I got a nephew that's a concrete finisher too, and he was actually just in Omaha 2 weeks ago doing a big job, and then he took a week off. He took a week off and went to Florida on vacation. So.
Yeah, good idea.
That is some hard work, and what you do as a farmer too, and doing that for a living, that is hard work, man. That's not an 8-hour gig, is it?
No, it's some years it's or some days it's nothing to do, and other days you're working 14-hour days for 3 weeks straight. So
that's it. You're up with the chickens, and now you're going to go to bed with a turkey. You're going to go to bed with a turkey after talking to me tonight. So.
Yeah, that's right. No.
Well, man, we sure appreciate the time. It's been a blast. I want to talk to you a little bit more though, and ask you this question. Now, I don't ever ask any prepared questions, but a lot of times when you're out there doing acoustic shows and things like that, and you're just getting, into country music and want to do more with it, what would be Jordan's dream gig? Any artist that you could perform with either live on stage and do a duet with, or maybe open for? What would be some names we might know?
Yeah, kind of the big pipe dream opener would be Jason Aldean. I'm a big fan of his.
Oh, nice.
I just love his live show. It's something. Sounds like a rock show.
Yeah.
But kind of my goals for Nebraska, we got a lot of Casey Donahue comes up here a lot, and if I could ever open up a show for Casey Donahue or Logan Myers, those two are kind of a little more realistic kind of goals for me, I think. So it could definitely happen up here. So we'll see.
Yep. I've got some Logan Myers music. I can play one of his tonight and put him in there. Put him in there with you. Yeah, he's great.
Absolutely. Yeah, I love him. So he's not far from home. He's a farmer too, so it's kind of an inspiration. So
yeah. All right. That's good stuff right there. So that's awesome aspirations, to be able to perform with those guys. That'd be a dream come true, no doubt.
Yep, for sure.
What's one of the most favorite shows that you've done, or venues, or maybe the crowd or the food that you've been able to experience so far?
So actually, my favorite so far was last summer. There's a lake a few hours away that we go to when we have free weekends, and they got a little tiny bar. It's probably not much bigger than my pickup, but we always hang out there. And I did an acoustic show there last summer, and 50 people packed the place, but for some reason it was just everybody was on top of you, and it was just, I don't know, it was people standing on chairs trying to see the stage from the back of the bar, and it was just a fun. You're on the lake all day hanging out with people, and fun little intimate show. I think that was the best one I've done so far.
That's awesome. I love it.
So,
let me ask you this too now, since you only have one debut single, what can we expect to hear in a Jordan Shock show? Some of the cover songs that you like to do.
Yeah, you're gonna hear some 90s country. I'm trying to think. We're doing rehearsals now for the full band summer shows. You'll hear the Casey Donahues and some Brooks and Dunn, some old cross Canadian ragweed.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else. Then we're even going to play. I'm a big Matchbox 20 fan, so there's Matchbox 20 in there.
Nice.
Maybe I think we're going to do Drops of Jupiter by Train. So there's a pretty good variety mixed in with all the originals. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All over the board.
and have you gotten with some buddies or any folks that that, or maybe you're thinking about putting a band together in the future?
Yeah, so we've actually, our first live band, our full band show is the 27th of this month.
Okay.
So we've been rehearsing for a couple months now. I got some guys. I got hired out of Kearney, Nebraska, which is about an hour and a half away.
Yep, I know what's that.
I've kind of met them over the years, and now it's worked out. They're all available, not playing with other musicians, so I got them hired for this summer and the foreseeable future. So
okay, awesome.
Yeah,
now
we're getting there.
Before we play Romeo and Juliet, let's give a big shout out to the recording studio that you went into and made this song.
Yeah, so I met up with Josh Olson. He's a producer out of Denver. He's with Third and James Records, and got a hold of him, and we went to Colorado Sound Studios, which is in Denver there, and it's gorgeous. I can't even think all the different names they've had through there over the years. There's Studio A and B, and I'd never really done this to this level before, and I just walked in there, and my jaw about dropped. It was just like you see on the documentaries and the movies, and so if anybody's in the Colorado area that wants to have a A+ recording experience, you got to go to Colorado Sound.
That is awesome. Colorado Sound. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you mentioned Colorado, because this show is being recorded and we're syndicated on one of the big stations there, KUHS Denver. So they're gonna replay this show Monday at 10 a.m. Mountain Time in Denver, Colorado, on KUHS Denver as well.
Good, cool.
So yeah. Hey man, it has been fantastic to have you tonight, and I appreciate the time. I know you're heading down the road and going back home to York, Nebraska. We want to wish you safe travels, and tell your mom Happy Mother's Day too.
Oh, I lose you?
Yeah, just for a minute. I was just going to say we want to wish you safe travels down the road, and tell your mom a Happy Mother's Day too.
Absolutely, I will. I appreciate everything. It was a lot of fun.
You are welcome. Now, where can folks find you on social media right quick?
Yep, you can Facebook, Jordan Shuck Music, and then Instagram, just Jordan Shuck. That's where I'm at right now. Eventually, there'll probably be a website, but right now, that's where they can find me. So
okay. Sounds good, man. I appreciate the time tonight. We're going to play Romeo and Juliet from Jordan Shock right now on KICR Indie Country Radio. New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Let's run away together. Blow this one-horse town. Head west to Denver if you wanna. We can make it before the sun goes down. With your train playing on the radio, we'll get carried away. Set this Ford on cruise control. Now, darling, what do you say? Well, you look just like an angel with your hair shining in the sun. Four on the floor and the top rolled down. It's a damn good day to run. Let's make a love story like they never seen. We'll give them one now they'll never forget. When two hearts burn like gasoline, just like a Romeo and Juliet. Like a Romeo and Juliet. No one's gonna miss us. But if they start asking around, tell them we're down in Texas, never to be found. Maybe we're dancing in Nashville, hanging out in New Orleans. We got 1,000 miles of possibilities rolled out for you and me. Well, you look just like an angel with your hair shining in the sun. Four on the floor and the top rolled down. It's a damn good day to run. Let's make a love story like they never seen. We'll give them one now they'll never forget. When two hearts burn like gasoline, just like a Romeo and Juliet. Well, you look just like an angel with your hair shining in the sun. Four on the floor and the top rolled down. It's a damn good day to run. Well, you look just like an angel with your hair shining in the sun. Four on the floor and the top rolled down. It's a damn good day to run. Let's make a love story like they never seen. We'll give them one now they'll never forget. When two hearts burn like gasoline, just like a Romeo and Juliet. Like a Romeo and Juliet. Like a Romeo and Juliet. Like Romeo and Juliet.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
Time's moving slow, not much left to go. One second I'm really falling, the next I'm dead at your call. This always happens, I'm just good enough. And leaving them in the wind, or they're leaving me wondering, is there something wrong with me, or do guys really suck? Try and convince myself that's not who you are. I don't trust anyone, I can see where it goes, but I already know I'm gonna waste your time. Tell me if you read warning signs. I always change my mind. Waste of time. Don't wanna take it back. Deep down I don't think this can last. You try and change the past. Waste of time. mind. Convince myself that's not who you are. I don't trust anyone who can see where it goes. But I already know. I'm gonna waste your time. Tell me if you read warning signs. I always change my mind. Waste of time. Don't wanna take it back. Deep down I don't think this can last. You try to change the past. Waste of time. Waste of time. Waste of time. Waste of time. Waste of time.
Making her radio debut tonight, that is Serena Haggerty. That is called Waste of Time. Thanks for wasting it with me tonight. We're going to waste another hour here in just a moment. We'll kick off hour number 3, but she is making her radio debut, Serena Haggerty, and she is working with Big Records indie record label, and so are we. You can check out Big Records. They are one of our radio sponsors on our website, KICR IndieCountryRadio.com. Just hit that sponsors tab, click their logo. It'll take you right to their website, and our radio station is on their website. So if you go to their website where it says radio, hit that tab, you'll be able to find KICR Indie Country Radio as well. And their logo is also scrolling across our live TV player on our TV channel, IndieCountryRadio.com. This next gentleman is from Adair, Oklahoma. His name is Cody Hibbard. This is called Just for the Record on Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio. New country's best on New Music Friday.
Just for the record, the reason you ain't heard from me is I've been trying to find the right words, and it ain't been easy. Just for the record, I know it's long overdue, but I gotta get this off my chest the only way I know how to. Yeah, girl, this one's for you. Some songs are meant for the radio, some songs are meant for a party crowd, some songs you put on a back row mixtape, some songs you gotta crank up loud. But here's a few chords and the truth about how I ain't me without you, and how right now I'm wishing we were back together. This one's just for the record. Just for the record, I wouldn't take back one kiss, I wouldn't change one thing about you, wouldn't undo one thing we did. I know all that don't matter now, you got your life all figured out, and I'm just out here on the road with a bottle of Jack and a guitar, singing to no one. Some songs are meant for the radio, some songs are meant for a party crowd, some songs you put on a back row mixtape, some songs you gotta crank up loud. But here's a few chords and the truth about how I ain't me without you, and how right now I'm wishing we were back together. This one's just for the record. So I don't forget about your blue eyes and how it feels to live with my regrets. Some songs are meant for a midnight drive, some songs are meant for a country crowd, some songs you put on a back row mixtape, some songs you gotta crank up loud. But here's a few chords and the truth about how I ain't me without you, and how right now I'm wishing we were back together.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Had enough of your place of minds. Hey girl, half drunk pickup lines. Same old small talk, last call rounds. Been there too many times. Some studio apartment, just a cab ride down the road. Ain't as far as I wanna go. So if you wanna take me home, then take me home to meet your mama. Show me where you grew up. If more than tonight is what you want, I need to know where you're coming from. 'Cause I'm more than a stamp on my left hand and waking up alone. Boy, I need a man that wants to take me home. I wanna spend all afternoon seeing what made you you. Where'd you go on a Friday night? What song were you listening to? Those pencil lines on your door frame, those old posters on your wall. Don't leave out anything. Yeah, I wanna see it all. Take me home to meet your mama. Show me where you grew up. If more than tonight is what you want, I need to know where you're coming from. I'm more than a stamp on my left hand and waking up alone. Boy, I need a man that wants to take me some studio apartment, just a cab ride down the road. Ain't as far as I wanna go. So if you wanna take me home to meet your mama. Show me where you grew up. If more than tonight is what you wanted, I need to know where you're coming from. I'm more than a stamp on my left hand and waking up alone. Boy, I need a man. Boy, I need a man that wants to take me home. That wants to take me home. Had enough of your place of minds. Hey girl, half drunk pickup lines. Same old small talk, last call rounds. Been there too many times.
Her name is Lexi Hayden. That is a great song called Take Me Home. Welcome to your home for the best in new country music. Hour number 3 of today's country with yours truly, Tim Kelly, hosting the show. Glad to have you tuned in. We've got one more hour of the best in new country for New Music Friday. So we will get right to that. And I'll tell you what, we are live on our website right now at KICR and lots of people listening on our website. Now that little chat bubble bouncing around on the radio player, hit that and come into our live chat room if you'd like and say hello to yours truly and all the fine folks in here listening and chatting live with us tonight. This next artist was born in Australia, raised in Canada, and now lives in Nashville, Tennessee. He is a 26-time Canadian Country Music Association award winner, 3-time Male Vocalist of the Year, our good buddy Mr. Gord Bamford. This is called Heaven on Dirt on today's country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
It's a tin roof on a front porch, a hound dog at the screen door. How could anybody want more than a little piece of heaven on dirt? You roll up in your off-road underneath that halo. Can't hide with camo, my little piece of heaven on dirt. Coyotes howling, howling. backyard, chicken picking on a guitar, going fishing when it gets dark. Oh, it sounds like heaven on dirt. Coyotes howling, hallelujah. Sundown singing, I saw the light. Sliding my rocking chair next to you. Swear I've never been this high by your side. Feels like I found my heaven on dirt. This old red clay barbed wire hideaway seems like a million miles away. Feels like another world sitting right here with you, girl. They can have their high-rise, concrete and bright lights. Long as I'm on this side, get me here and you and that flannel shirt. Ain't nothing worth this kind of church. It's like heaven on dirt. Can you hear that? Hear that? Baby, can you hear that? Coyotes howling, hallelujah. Sundown singing, I saw the light. Sliding my rocking chair next to you. Swear I'd never been so high by your side. Feels like I found my heaven on dirt. My little heaven on dirt. Heaven on dirt.
This is where country music lives.
Let's start the music.
We're the people's favorite. Show the world you love your country. Delivering a much-needed neck punch to the status quo.
What does that even mean?
That means, in addition to the variety you've come to expect, you'll also hear songs like this.
Don't wanna get found, let's get gone, get lost.
And this.
Must be one hell of a highway to walk.
And this.
With that poor angel on my shoulder, holding it down, holding it down.
Thank you for listening to Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Taking down that faded sign. They finally sold that old house of mine. Farmhouse, kitchen, and empty rooms. Big oak tree from where I watched the moon. Hitting up high in them whispering leaves. Best of my childhood memories. Built from daddy's love and sweat. Filled with peace and my innocence. Those four walls got to talking. The stories they'd be recalling would tell you everything about who I am. I spent half my life dreaming out loud, 10 feet high above the ground. I grew wings like big boys do. That old abandoned tree house gave me roots. Yeah, my roots. I remember Daddy cussing up a storm when that rusted hammer smashed his thumb. Mama bringing us some chicken and biscuits. Her sewing needle to dig out the splinters. A secret password if you want it in. A crooked ladder to an old rope swing. Summer rain dancing on the tin roof. Spin the bottle with a perfect view. If those four walls got to talking, the stories they'd be recalling would tell you everything about who I am. I spent half my life dreaming out loud, 10 feet high above the ground. I grew wings like big boys do. That old abandoned tree house gave
has its own story to tell. Ain't nothing but a minute.
Growing up in it, the walls know everything. Yeah, everything. 'Cause I spent half my life dreaming out loud, 10 feet high above the ground. I grew wings like big boys do. That old abandoned treehouse gave me roots. Yeah, my roots. That old treehouse of mine, it gave me my roots. It gave me my
That is the brand new single from Danny Terrell. He is from Springfield, Missouri, just about an hour north of where I'm broadcasting from in live Branson, Missouri, the live entertainment capital of the world. You can check out the video to Roots on our TV channel, ICTV, IndieCountryTelevision.com. And Danny Terrell and I will be doing a radio interview shortly, so be sure to check that radio schedule out. It is on our website as well, towards the bottom of the homepage. All of the interviews are on there, and I'll tell you what, we got some good ones coming up. Well, this next artist we met a couple of years ago in Springfield, Missouri at the Southbound Bar and Grill. He is from Montgomery, Texas, and he performed this song live. I'm going to play it for you live right now. His name is Josh Ward. This is called Together. It is great to be together with you tonight on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's best on New Music Friday.
There's a lot about me that you don't know. There's a whole lot of things that I don't show. But you can tell when something's weighing on my mind. You always find a way to make things right. Oh, but girl, you got me pouring my heart out tonight. You're the rocks around my arms, around my true north when I'm headed south. A lighthouse in my darkest harbor when I think it couldn't get any harder. You calm the seas when the waves get rough. I'm sinking down, you lift me up. Shelter in the stormy weather, even when I'm
rock to wrap my arms around. My true north when I'm headed south. Lighthouse in my darkest harbor. When I think it couldn't get any harder, you calm the seas when the waves get rough. Sinking down, you lift me up. Give me shelter in the stormy weather. Even when I'm holding you, you're holding me together. You're holding me together.
New country sounds like this.
Girl, let me take a little time to unwind and wrap you up in love.
And this.
Come on, baby, rock on, rock on, rock on, yeah.
And this. You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR, Indie Country Radio.
We're back in the swamp where the crickets jump and the deer and the catfish play. Lived a sawmill man on a piece of land, raising his family. As a little girl, he was my whole world. My daddy worked hard every day. Chase the hogs, mill the logs, make that saw blade spin. Well, my daddy was a working man back in high water. I'm just a product of the man, sawmiller's daughter. When you're out on the land, logging the strand, it's a struggle just to survive. Working the saw and praying to God that you make it out of there alive. When the cypress falls, it's a hell of a fall. You better get back and be still. Load it on up and take it on home to that old sawmill. Well, my daddy was a working man back in high water. I'm just a product of the man, sawmiller's daughter. Back at the house, we're throwing the slabs with the chickens and the dogs in the heat. Early come morning, but long come supper. Fix a little something to eat. Another day will come, he'd say, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Take that old Gibson down in the kitchen, do a little picking tonight. Well, my daddy was a working man back in high water. I'm just a product of the man, sawmiller's daughter. For every chance you get, and there's a chance you miss. So take a chance every chance that you can. Cause I'm a-telling you, son, there ain't no fun in the life of a sawmill man. My daddy's life was sung, but he died young, and we miss him every day. Not a minute's past, I wouldn't go back to those sawmill ways. Well, my daddy was a working man back in high water. I'm just a product of the man, sawmiller's daughter. My daddy was a working man back in high water. I'm just a product of the man, sawmiller's daughter.
We had a great radio interview last week. Her name is Sarah McCulloch, and that is called Sawmiller's Daughter, The Story of Her Life. And if you missed it, go back and check it out on our website, KICR IndieCountryRadio.com, and it is inspired by Coal Miner's Daughter from the great Loretta Lynn, who just celebrated her 90th birthday last week as well. Adam Sanders is up next. This is a great tune called Just Need One on Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on this New Music Friday.
Girl, don't rush off the phone. I know it's getting late, but while I got you, hear me out. I got a lot to say. I've been sitting here wondering where we went wrong since you've been gone. If you gotta go, I get it. Girl, if you got a minute, I just need one to prove that we ain't done. I know we said we were gonna hang it up, but baby, don't hang up. Yeah, I can love you back if you can back off letting your leaving run. I don't need every chance there is under this missing you, son. Baby, I just need one. It just took one mistake for me to realize I didn't want to make that one again in my life. Be a hell of a heartbreak if I had to set you free. You might find somebody new, but girl, when it comes to me, yeah, I just need one to prove that we ain't done. I know we said we were gonna hang it up, but baby, don't hang up. Yeah, I can love you back if you can back all the letting your leaving run. I don't need every chance there is under this missing you, son. Oh, 'cause baby, I just need one. If it's over, girl, I get it, but if there's a shot at a future with you in it, I just need one. Girl, I just need you. Yeah, I know we said we were gonna hang it up, but that's one thing that I can't do. Yeah, I can love you back if you can back all the letting your leaving run. I don't need every chance there is under this missing you, son. Baby, I just need one. I just need one. Oh, baby, I just need one. I just need one.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's Country.
I love absolutely every single song they play. This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music. I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
Exit 45 is my destination, 72 miles one way. I make the late drive a few nights a week, singing my songs, strumming these strings. And people always ask, what they want to know. Why do I live here instead of on the road? Well, I'd love to play the Grand Ole Opry stage under those big lights someday. But time stands still for no one, and soon these babies will be gone. So those Nashville dreams will have to wait. I'll do all I can to sing and play, but I wanna be here for what matters today. The porch light's always on. When I get home, they're sleeping. On the couch, I'll hear a few groans. Mama, how was your night? How'd you do when tips alright? I did fine, how was your rodeo? People always ask what they wanna know. Well, I just wanna be here while they grow. I love to play the Grand Ole Opry stage under those big lights someday. But time stands still for no one, and soon these babies will be gone. So those Nashville dreams will have to wait. I'll do all I can to sing and play, but I wanna be here for what matters today. What matters today, some don't understand why I let these little ones disrupt all my plans. But there's no bigger stage worth my time than this. Passion and purpose I'll follow, and leave the rest in God's hands. I'd love to play the Grand Ole Opry stage under those big lights someday. But time stands still for no one. Soon these babies will be gone. So those Nashville dreams will have to wait. I'll do all I can to sing and play, but I wanna be here for what matters today. What matters today.
That is my good friend Casey Carney is her name. Casey is with a C. Casey Carney, and her latest single, it is called What Matters Today. You can check out the video to it on our TV channel, ICTV, IndieCountryTelevision.com. It's been a couple of years since I've interviewed her. We need to get her back on the program. Great new music from Casey Carney. That is awesome. Well, I tell you what, and when I do the radio interviews, I like them to all be different. I've done hundreds of them. Nothing's ever planned. I don't ask any prepared questions for the artist. So when I interviewed Jordan Schock tonight, we were talking about who he would maybe would want to do a duet with or open for, and the great George Strait come up. Of course, 60 number one singles. You can't beat that. But then he mentioned an independent artist that I have music from. His name is Logan Mize. That is somebody who he would like to also perform with. Well, guess what? Logan Mize is on my playlist right now, and his latest single is called George Strait Songs. Can you believe it? This wasn't planned. Let's play it right now from Logan Mize on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio. New Country's best on New Music Friday.
There's still a little America left in America. There's still some train track, co-op, elevator, main streets hanging on. I know, 'cause I spend most of my life on the county roads. I love to drive into a sunset hanging over fields of gold. Out in the middle of it all, where I got my start, where they still love Jesus by God and know George Strait songs by heart. You've been singing you a song about the heartland. Out in the middle of it all, where I got my start, where they still love Jesus by God, and know George Strait songs by heart. Out in the middle of it all, where I got my start, where they still love Jesus by God, and know George Strait songs by heart. They know George Strait songs by heart.
Nobody knows new country like we know new country. Indie Country Radio, new country's best.
His old calloused hands grabbed a hold of that man, drunk behind the wheel of that car. He drug him to the ground. The people gathered round. He didn't mean to take it that far. Granddad lost his wife, so that man lost his life as he reached for the hand that redeems us. 10 years in that cell between heaven and hell, caught between jail and Jesus. He found that demon in the bottle. Daddy drank his last swallow. Drunk, he hit Mama again. Yeah, the neighbors called the cops, tried to fight, but he lost behind bars. Still God only knows when. There's a price to be paid for the hands that he laid, making deals with the one that redeems us. As he lies in that cell between heaven and hell, caught between jail and Jesus. Are still hurt. I hold on to the one that redeems us. I walk the line, but I've strayed time to time, living between jail and Jesus. Living between jail.
That is the latest single from Peyton Howie. I had a great radio interview with her last night on Triple Play Thursday. We played that song and a couple of more, and that is the cool thing about Triple Play Thursday. Every artist in the program gets 3 plays in a row all show long. Fantastic second interview with Peyton Howie. She is awesome, and there will be more interviews with that young lady for sure. This next gentleman is awesome, and one of my favorite songs out right now to radio is this one. His name is Marty Hedden. This is called A Little Less Lonely on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
I'm only half past heartache, and it's almost closing time. Just like that clock on the wall, you're still hanging on my mind. Every sip feels like one more step, a little farther down that line. I'm a little less lonely, a lighter shade of blue. I'm climbing and stumbling, trying to get over you. Pour me one more round of a double shot of Crown, 'cause I'm drowning her goodbye. I'm a little less lonely, if only for tonight. When this glass is empty, maybe I'll be able to smile. Even two-step with a stranger, forget about you for a while. It's a long, hard road, and I'm moving real slow, but at least for a few more miles I'll be a little less lonely, a lighter shade of blue. I'm climbing and stumbling, trying to get over you. Order me one more round of a double shot of Crown, 'cause I'm drowning her goodbye. I'm a little less lonely, if only for tonight. Pour me one more round of a double shot of Crown, 'cause I'm drowning her goodbye. I'm a little less lonely, if only for tonight.
New country sounds like this.
I know a girl who loses sleep about you. No girl can hardly breathe around you.
And this.
Come on over, let's start over a beer.
And this.
At the barber shop, oh, oh. At the barber shop, oh, oh.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR Indie Country Radio.
And you're pulling me in. Tattooed skin and a little bit of gin. Your green eyes got me feeling right, and your smile's got me hypnotized. Some say it's a dangerous game, but what a shame if I didn't play. If you play your cards and I'll roll my dice, I'm all in if I'm yours tonight. Don't be a joker or play me for a fool. Come on, baby, show me your next move. I'll be the queen to your king since you asked me to, but don't for now, 'cause I'm taking a gamble on you. Dim down the lights, I got a seat to my left and it's yours tonight. Losing track of time, 'cause I can't seem to get you off my mind. Show me fool. Come on, baby, show me your next move. Don't be a joker or play me for a fool. Come on, baby, show me your next move. I'll be the queen to your king since you asked me to. But don't for now, 'cause I'm taking a gamble on you. Taking a gamble. Taking a gamble.
She is an alumni artist from NBC's The Voice. She was on Team Kelly Clarkson, and she is Presley Tennant. That is called Gamble on You. You can check out the video to that great vocal performance on our TV channel, ICTV, IndieCountryTelevision.com. Up next, my good buddy, Mr. Darren Wright from the state of Texas. How about we rock on right now on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Baby, it's just you and me. Let's take it nice and slow. Put on a Marvin Gaye tune and turn it down nice and low. I wanna see that red silk dress slide gently to the floor. Hey, sexy lady, dim the lights and lock all the doors. There's a soothing sensation and the magic when we touch. Say this night will last forever. I just can't get enough. This sweet hot loving you pour on me rocks me all night long. So come on, baby, rock on, rock on, rock on, yeah. Wrapped up in your heated passion, somewhere I've never been. Lost in your bedroom as I feel my heart caving in. Baptized in your desire, I've been bathing all night long. Still clinging to Friday night that's already gone. There's a soothing sensation and the magic when we touch. Say this night will last forever. I just can't get enough. This sweet hot loving you pour on me rocks me all night long. So come on, baby, rock on, rock on, rock on, yeah. This sweet hot loving you pour on me rocks me all night long. So come on, baby, rock on. Yeah, come on, baby, rock on. Come on, baby, rock on, rock on, rock on.
Hey y'all, it's May Estes, and you're listening to Tim Kelly on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Got a counter full of long stems that never seem to die. My favorite's the pale pink, but I'll settle for white. Lucky me, I'm drowning in Valentine's. At least once a week, you got a dozen in hand, doing what you think makes you a good man. And I'll flash that fake smile once again. There's one for sneaking in too late at night, one for when sorry wouldn't make it right. A ribbon tied around your mistakes in a pretty vase, and we both know it, but we'll just call them roses. They'll be yellow when you're coming from the bar across town. That lipstick red we don't talk about. I'm waiting on a bouquet that comes without. One for every white lie that's left your lips. There's one for every broken promise I forgive. A ribbon tied around your mistakes in a pretty vase, and we both know it, but we'll just call them roses. Roses. I don't know why you and I can't start over when the flowers die. All I need is for you to see they don't mean nothing to me. When there's one for that ring burning on your hand, and one for every wilted second chance. A ribbon tied around your mistakes in a pretty vase, and we don't show it, so we just call them roses. Roses. Yeah, we'll just call them
She is my good friend May Estes. She is from Hope, Arkansas. May is M-A-E. Go check her out. She's fantastic. I found her on TikTok, and Roses, the first song I ever heard from her. We're going to be doing our second radio interview 2 weeks from tonight at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. We'll hit the airwaves at 7 p.m. as we always do. I've interviewed this next artist a couple of times. She is an alumni artist of Teen Blake of NBC's The Voice. She's from Parker, Colorado, and she won a recording contract for writing this song with Lyricord Records. Her name is Christy Hoops. At least it's something on KICR Indie Country Radio. New Country's best on New Music Friday.
Here it comes again. That summer sinking in. Turn on the light, turn it back off. Swimming in the sheets till morning comes. And drown in the thought of you when the day is done. Here it comes again. The pain and the numbing. Don't make it easier to let you go. Don't do nothing to let me know there was something. Oh, there was something. Something in the way you held me, in the way you tell me that you love me for life. Something in the way you kiss me, in the way you whisper sweet nothings all night. But holding on to memories won't bring you back to me.
trying to pretend. Like watching you leave didn't tear me apart. The taillights fading didn't break my heart. It was nothing, oh, it was something. Something in the way you held me, in the way you tell me that you love me for life. Something in the way you kiss me, in the way you whisper sweet nothings all night. But holding on to memories won't bring you back to me. Hurting's better than nothing, at least it's something. Something in the way you held me, in the way you tell me that you love me for life. Oh, something in the way you kiss me, in the way you whisper sweet nothings all night. But holding on to memories won't bring you back to me. Hurting's better than nothing, at least it's something. At least it's something. Hurting's better than nothing. At least it's something.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
Nowadays, I ain't afraid of what's on the radio. I don't drink the drink you gone. I guess I just let go and I don't slow down or think about turning around when I pass your house. Dark to gray, gray to blue. Suddenly that sun was shining. The web of pain that I was tangled up in began unwinding. It took some time, but I left behind the hurt I was in. Now it just feels good to just feel good again. My heart don't seem to skip a beat when I smell your perfume. Someone I pass looks or laughs a little bit like you do when I'm on this town. So when anyone asks how I'm doing now, I just smile and I tell them, dark to gray, gray to blue. Suddenly that sun was shining. The web of pain that I was tangled up in began unwinding. It took some time, but I left behind the hurt I was in. Now it just feels good to just feel good again. Oh, broken men, from every end there's bound to come a new beginning. We fly, we fall, but we always landed. Dark to gray, gray to blue. Suddenly that sun was shining. The web of pain that I was tangled up in began unwinding. It took some time, but I left behind the hurt I was in. Now it just feels good to just feel good again.
That is the latest single from R.T. Johnson. It is called Feel Good Again, and boy, music makes you feel good again. Hope you had a great day. I did. I got to meet Rhonda Vincent, the Queen of Bluegrass at Silver Dollar City today. Met lots of other great people. One of them just called me tonight. He is awesome as well, and you guys are awesome. Thanks for listening. I want to thank Jordan Schock for being on the program tonight as well. We want to wish everybody out there a happy Mother's Day weekend. For all you moms out there, happy Mother's Day, and you guys have a great weekend. Today's Country with Tim Kelly is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like us there on Facebook, and we will like you right back. You guys have a great one, and I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. Turn me on, oh, I'll see you on the radio. I can take you back to high school, gym floor, and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that old dirt road. When it's freezing cold, I can sink your toes in warm white sand. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. So turn me on, oh, I'll see you on the radio. I'm young, I'm old, I'm country, I'm rock and roll.